are. Here you are.
Get these.
I do worry when my looks go what I'm going to do. What do you think, John?
They won't go.
You must have gone past that situation already, have
I
you?
shot past it.
Look at you, a young
ago.
boy. He's got long past it, him. Now,
You talk about yourself.
that's all right. I'm trying to get myself going. Now, yeah, see if you can read it. This young lady, see if you can read this, because it's like an eye test, all right? So it's not like a proper eye test, but I'm going to write 2 English words. Young man, see if you can read this. What's this? Ready? Here goes a letter, and here goes a letter, and here's another letter there already. Can you read that? 2 English words. 2 letters, one. Go on. The other way round. That's all right. What's that? Am.
I am.
No, well, it's am I. I'm asking a question. Am I?
Am I?
Am I? See, it's like an eye test. Here comes. I'll do another word for you to test you.
Yeah, what's your name?
There you are. I can't write Tiffany. I never spell that. Right, here you are. Next word, please. What? Am I what? It's a bit like the eye test, you know? You hear about the Polish plumber went to the opticians?
What's your name?
The optician said, can you read the bottom line? And the plumber said, read it, I know him. Now think about it. It's all them consonants. Polish. You get it?
I want to be.
I would tell you that I'm not going to about the Indian optician, as if I care. Wasn't very good. As if I care. Okay, here we go. Am I what? Did I spell this correctly? Am I what? It's a very philosophical question. Am I what my past? It's clever, isn't it? You ever heard that question? Ever asked that question of yourself? Am I what my past has made me? Because the past is a big effect on us, doesn't it? And are we what our past has made us? I've been living 5 years, the past 5 years, I came back this year, actually last year now, living in France. And every year in France, if you're like 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, you have to do an exam that the whole country has to do. Everyone of that age has to do. It's called the baccalaureate, or they call it the bac. And because of France, they love philosophy in France. They don't do religion, they don't do some stuff, but they do philosophy. And there's a thing called le bac philo. And I'll write it down for you, just to prove I can. It's called le bac philo. And if you're French, or you come from a French-speaking country, you may well have done that, le bac philo. And it's the philosophical baccalaureate. Imagine writing that out. I'd be over here, wouldn't I? And one of the questions that came out in 2015 was, am I what my past has made me? It's a big question, isn't it? Now, on one level, physically, because of this, and that, I am what my past has made me. You know what that is? You know what it's the sign for? That's a sign for DNA, isn't it? I'm not a scientist, but you see this everywhere. It's a sign for our DNA. And because of my DNA, because of your DNA, you are what your past has made you. So my dad was bald, like me. My mum had a bit of a belly. Well, she had 8 kids. She had reason to have a bit of a belly, but she ended up with a bit of a belly. So I didn't get any money from them, because we just lived down in Bow in East London. We didn't have any money. So what did I get from them? My inheritance from my dad was a bald head and a big belly. That's all I got, because of my DNA. But there's a bigger question. Watch this.
I wouldn't say it's that bad, but my heart.
I'm going to do something now, and if you stay this long, stay with me, because you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to get my mate out, because I know him. Could you stand here, young Steve?
Yeah.
It's always good to have a bit of eye candy up the front. I couldn't find any, so we got us. So wear it. Now watch this. Some of us have lived a long life. I don't know how old you are, I don't want to know. I don't know how old you are. I think I know how old you are. I'm 62. Oh no, I don't look it. I look 82. Imagine when you were 1 or 2 or 3, look. This is your life. This is your life. Some people think, it's not true, but some people think when they were 1 or 2, they were pure and sinless, and well, of course, what can a little baby do? You know, what wrong thing can a baby do? Not much, can it? Although I remember when my baby was about 2, I washed the kitchen floor and I put her outside and I said, darling, you can play in the living room, don't go in the kitchen. What does she do? Bang, she goes in. However, teenage years come. Now, when the teenage years come, I don't want to get gloomy, but it's true, and I speak for myself. I won't speak for any of you, because you might be different. I don't think you are, but you might be. When my teenager came, I did some wrong stuff. You know, I wasn't a criminal or a murderer or anything, but I did some wrong stuff. I stole things with my hands. I said bad things with my mouth. I looked at and saw bad things with my eyes. I thought bad things in my head. I did bad things with my body. You know, I'm not ashamed or glad or boasting or happy. It's just what it is. That's what it is. I didn't know any better, and that was that. So during my teenage years and my adolescence, that was my life. It wasn't clean and pure like I wanted it to be. It was spoiled and soiled. But at the same time, I did think about this. Now, just for fun, I'm going to write in French. Test your French from school. Because I thought about bad stuff, but when I was a teenager, I used to think sometimes about this. Sure, your basic French, you'll know that. I used to think about God. Does he exist? If he exists, what he's like? If I'm honest, I always believed in a God, a sort of God out there. I didn't know how to communicate with him or what he had to do with me. And I felt sometimes that when I tried to look up to God, I couldn't see him, and of course I couldn't see him because of the wrong things I've done. Because God is holy. If God is anything, if God exists, I don't know what you believe, but if God exists, he's got to be pure and holy, isn't he? Now, my past was like that. Now you might say, well, okay, you're a bit miserable. You're good living in the past. Because I don't live in the past. I live, this is you speaking, not me, I live here. I live here in the present. And in the present, I do good stuff. Now again, I'm not speaking about me. But, you might say to yourself, I do good stuff. I help old ladies across the road. I give money to charity. I'm faithful to my wife or husband, partner. I'm faithful to my children. I try to be a good person. I try to keep the law. I do good things. But the good stuff doesn't take away the bad stuff. That's our problem. Now, if you stayed this far, don't go away, because otherwise you'll go away with the bad news. Because I want you to hear the good news. There's the bad news. That's what our life is like before a holy God. If God exists, he must be holy. Now, if you like, I don't like to say it this way, but so I say it in the way we understand it, God's got a problem. Because he hates the wrong things we do, but at the same time, the Bible says, he loves us. Now what you going to do? I've got children, I hate stuff they do sometimes, but I love them. What can I do? Do I punish them? Or do I let them off? Or do I just forget it? Or what do I do? The same problem God had. He's got his love on the one hand and his justice on the other. His love has got to be true because he loves us. But his justice has got to be true because he's got to punish our wrong things. Otherwise it's a free-for-all. What did he do? Watch this. He brought his love and his justice together on the cross. He brought his love and his justice together in this one person. He brought his love and his justice together in that one person, Jesus. And you know what happened? 2,000 odd years ago, this cross, Jesus died. But that's my life, or your life today. And there's the cross here. So my life is a bit mucked up. Oh, you need to come around the corner and have a look. My life is a bit mucked up. I've done wrong stuff. And Jesus died 2,000 years ago, and it means nothing. There's no relation unless Today,
When did you become Christian?
today, I asked Jesus to come into my life. You know what happens? The Bible says that because of his love and because of his death, it says that something wonderful happened. It says that he will take away all the wrong stuff that I've ever done, and he will help in the wrong stuff that's happened to me, because we've got a past where people have done stuff to us and we've done stuff to people. We've got a present where we've done wrong stuff to people and people have done wrong stuff to us. But only in Jesus can these things be brought together. Our past can be forgiven, and our present can be helped, and our future be known. Thanks for listening. Jesus died because he loves you. That's not just a fairy tale, that's true. And he came alive again, and you can know him. Christians like me, we don't remember a dead hero and like lay flowers at his tomb. We worship a living God.
Amen.
So thanks for listening, and God bless you.